Hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon and this is Monster Rancher Evo. Also my hair is down because it's still wet from my morning shower. So in the last couple episodes, we've had a bit of a disruption to our monsters, and there's not really much we can do right now other than to train. What I should be doing... Oh yeah, I had to use knives here because I ran out of money. What I need to do right now, and what I am doing, is checking everyone's stats, because we need to get defense up to probably level 4 or 5, and probably accuracy right around there as well, in order to get anywhere here. Since Fridge is going to be the only one we've... Let's see, what is Tico? Okay. Yeah, shut up. I don't care. Since Fridge is going to be our alpha, we need to increase his defense more than anything. I'm going to give him the drum kit. I'll give him double defense for a bit. Stop teasing! Shut up, Tico. Nobody cares. Alright, so yeah, his defense is 3. I mean, we don't have an adventure ready yet, but if we are going to have one, I want to make sure we're prepared for it. So we'll just keep everyone's tricks otherwise as they are, evaluate as we go, and see what happens. Who am I raising? I don't remember. It hasn't been that long since we played, but unfortunately, it's been long enough that my brain doesn't work. Is my monster injured? Where is... Oh, wait. What? Wait. Oh, right. I'm raising the power pixie. That's right. That was what I was doing, because we were discussing Kill Bill. It's all coming back to me, I promise. Oh, right, we won the tournament. Now we'll probably get our adventure. This way, Your Majesty. Wait, what voice was it? This way, Your Majesty. There we go. Oh, Marlene over here in that clock so long ago. You got something over here. Yes, I'm sorry. What are you thinking? These people haven't done anything wrong. You're still as self-centered as ever. What are you saying? I was doing my best. I tried to find out about marriage. Where you at? When you get right down to it, you were doing it for you. When I left, you could have caught up to me if you really wanted to, but you didn't. You didn't want people to know that I had run away. You had to keep it hidden for the sake of your honor. I hate you. Marlene, that's going too far. So that's how it alright, you're no longer my daughter. Fine with me. I'll be fine on my own. Very well, it'll be like I never have a daughter ever play. That's all. Come on, Emmer. Yes, Your Majesty, but... I said we're going. I'm not going to take her around this dirty old hut. It's not a hut, it's a tent. Whatever. Alright, bye. Go buy some beard hair, some beard gel. I don't know where I was going with that. It's fine. It's early, folks. I'm still waking up. Hey, look, coffee. Marlene, is that really what you want? Don't be silly. Of course it isn't. Oh, Marlene. For as kind of tropey as the idea of her being the runaway princess, I really like the fact that she... don't worry about it. I really like the fact that she kind of goes against tropes by regretting it immediately. Oh, just leave me alone, even though I'm hugging you. Marlene. I need to be alone. It's alright, Marlene. Take your time. It can be pretty traumatic standing up to your parents. Right. He and I are done as far as I'm concerned. Time to break out on my own. Marley, you sure about this? Hey, it's cool. Oh, look at that, a crude tent. It's as awful as they said. Who are you? Oh, wow, shouldn't have used that voice. Mother! Oh my god. Well, we see where she gets it from. By which I obviously mean her hair and nothing else. Hello, Marlene, here I am. Marlene's mother is... Her Highness! You don't have to be so formal. Selena is fine. But Mother, you're outside the castle. I used to be a dancer in town. No kidding. I'm quite capable of surviving outside the castle. Oh, okay. Anyway, I had a secret passage built years ago so I could come and go. Lambert built it. Huh? I'm sure it's still there. You could use it to get inside. What? But the surrounding area is a bee's hive of Noramon. What is a Noramon? Do be careful. But hold up a second. How'd you know we wanted to get inside the castle? You're looking for something, are you not? Lambert told me all. Uncle? Make the most of your youth, dear. Enjoy it. Experience life. I think for any daughter of mine, that is the only way to live. Toodly pip. Should start ending my videos that way. That was Marley's mom. I guess we know why Marley isn't very princess-like. Oh, shut up, you bully. But thanks to her, we can get into the castle. Yeah. Let's go find that key. Key? Why are we getting a key? Oh, for to remember the plot. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. Alright, so I guess we may as well try it. We're not going to try it now. I want to get a little training done in first. We really need to make sure that we've got some decent defense. And I've still been thinking about what I'm going to have to do with these monsters because I don't remember how far a Generation 1 is going to get. If everything does level up around me, then there is a chance that we'll do okay. Oh, gosh, it's Fridge who's down. Anyway, there's a chance that we'll be fine, but I want to, we need to make sure here and try to maximize our numbers. I think I'm not going to have the luxury of waiting until everyone is at 100% motivation before I train. Oh, wow, they didn't... Wait. I should... You know what? I'm going to run to town and see if I can take missions from the guild now. Because if I can do show missions, that would be good. I mean, we need the cash. So... I can't imagine we're going to get through this in one attempt, so... We're going to need the cash to get more tricks, basically. Oh. Yeah, wait, yeah. Alright, what do we got here? This is the Campana Guild. We have missions. Uh-oh, your name's on the blacklist. You failed a mission before? Then you'll have to choose from these missions. Okay, that's fine. Oh, those are all really flippin' terrible missions. Alright, whatever. I'll still do what I did the last time and double check with the guild right before we do a showtime to maximize the chance that we can get something accomplished. Oh, yeah, that's going to be in a week because we are almost fully motivated now. Ah, perfect. Excellent. I was hoping to have Fridge active. I mean, even if he goes in with some subpar motivation, at least he'll gain something. So let's schedule a showtime. And I don't remember how often the guild updates their missions. I want to say it's once a month, maybe? But I do remember, at least for a while in the first run, I didn't use the missions very much at all. I still never went back and watched my first run of Evo, so I don't remember how I handled it. I don't think I ran missions very often, but I know I had a lot of money toward the end. I just don't remember why. Maybe I was just running shows constantly? Because you get money from shows. Yeah, I'm on the... Ooh. Oh, good. Give show is on there. 40 satisfaction. Perfect. I mean, it's only $2,200, but $2,200 is better than nothing, right? So, yeah, this will be perfect. Then I can answer some AMA questions. Hooray! The first one will be really fun, because it deals with dread. Alright, let's see. So, because the last time we ran a mission, the last time we ran a show, when they were at less than perfect motivation, I still got a decent stat gain from it. So I think this will be good. Like, even for Fridge, who does not have very high motivation. Just, rather than waiting for everybody to be at maximum motivation, I'll just do a show when somebody is at maximum motivation. Makes sense? That way, I'm leaving no motivation on the table. Alright, so the question comes from Evelyn Lovelace, who asked if I would be willing to share a not-so-serious existential crisis. The writer in me thinks if it's a crisis per se, then it is, by definition, a serious one, but I understand the question. I would say the least severe existential mind switch that I had, mind switch? Personality shift? Something like that. Was a long time ago, as a kid. Although, I guess it wasn't so long ago, and I probably wasn't super young. But, and everyone goes through this, but it's the day you physically realize that everybody has their own story. Like, if you're walking down the street and past somebody you've never seen before, you've never heard of before, it's just some person, especially if they're older than you, because if it's younger than you, it doesn't, I don't think it clicks as much, but if they are older than you, you realize this person went to school, this person had friends, lovers, romantic interests, this person has lied to somebody before, this person has hated somebody before, this person probably didn't do their homework one day, you know, just all these little things. You realize that the human experience extends to more than just you. I can't tell you the day that happened to me, the instant, the year, the person, I don't know. But even nowadays, sometimes I'm just struck with it, especially when someone has kind of a weird attitude around me. Like, I was nearly, the Akamura and I were going to the store a few weeks ago, and we were nearly hit by a car. To be fair, we were probably in the wrong when we crossed the street, but we were crossing with the light. But the driver nearly hit me because he got impatient and didn't like when I crossed the street. And then he leaned out of his window and started screaming obscenities at me and called me a fat ass, which, if that's the best he's got, whatever. I'm a YouTuber. I've heard a lot worse about myself before. But so he leans out the window screaming at me, and then I flip him off, which I should not have done. Even immediately afterward, the Akamura is like, "I'm proud of you for flipping him off." And I'm like, I'm not. I mean, it's one thing to stand up for yourself, yes, but that specific method is just pointless. Because, like, it doesn't do anything. That's why I was disappointed in myself. Not that I stood up for myself or, you know, gestured back, but just the fact that it accomplished nothing and was a waste of everybody's time. Anyway, that aside, even a douchebag like that, you know, you have a moment, if you're empathetic, which not everybody is, you have a moment where you think, like, I wonder what led him to this, you know. And I don't sit there, it's not something that I stay up at night worrying about, because that would mean you would never get anything accomplished. But what I mean is, like, you have a moment where it's like, you know, did he have a bad day? Was I the last straw? You know, did he just get some bad news from work or family and he's already angry? Because we've all been there too. We've all been there where we, I don't know, maybe snap at a store clerk, or we're a little less polite than we know we should be just because we've had a bad day. And there was just one final straw or one final moment that just sucked. And you get it out of you with an event like that. But it works the other way too, as I said. I mean, you know, you find you'll see a person and you think, you know, what led them to this moment? All the things in the world, what led them to this moment? Maybe it's easier for me because I'm a writer and I think about stories anyway. And it's funny because when I do this show, I actually want to be a Let's Player who focuses on story so much, which is why I try to do that. try to tackle games from an artistic perspective because I think about stories constantly. So even like, I'll be at a bank, right? Just ready to get some money. And there will be someone in front of me, say an old lady, and she's cashing a check. And I'm like, you have gone through 60 years of life, or 70, and you have your own stories of disappointments and triumphs and expectations that were never reached and dreams that may not have been fulfilled, or maybe they were fulfilled. And you may have kids who don't talk to you, or kids who do talk to you, and you've disappointed people, you've broken hearts, you have made others happy, you've made them laugh, you've told specific jokes that have landed really well. You know, everyone has their own story. And when you realize that, I mean, I would say everyone will have a different reaction to that. It's, for me, it's not peaceful or happy or bad or anything. It just is what it is. But it does kind of remind me that I am, you know, my problems are not unique to the world, which is kind of a nice feeling sometimes. You can't think about that way to everybody in every situation, like I said, because it will drive you insane and you will never get anything else accomplished with your life. But it's nice to think about occasionally, and everyone's going to have that moment. Because when you're a kid, by definition, you only have your own experiences to go on. Ooh. Yeah. So Zeus has a no, he must have a power trick. Zeus must have a power trick. Mithras has a lot of power. Mithras actually gained a lot of stats compared to everybody else. And I think it was Zeus who had the highest motivation, which is weird. So the defense trick is doing fuck all right now. I mean, fair enough, the fridge had low motivation, but he only gained 32 points. Yeah, we need another training session. We just do. Like, we're not gonna get. We are not gonna survive if that's all the numbers that we're gonna get. So, wait a minute. Okay. I'm thinking here. So she's good. I'm fine with her gain. Oh, you have, that's why you didn't gain much, Dave, because Dave, it's always a Dave, because your trick is kind of garbage, because you're the one I didn't buy anything for, right? Yeah, and I pretty much don't have anything better. Let's go. We don't need intelligence on him, despite what Marlene wants. Let's go speed accuracy on Dave, if I can. And if not, accuracy speed. But we're going to try speed accuracy. He's not going to have a lot of defense or hit points, but I'm doing that thing I hate doing and relying on the RNG to try to keep him alive. So we need to turn in the mission, get paid, and then go to the gadget shop. My nose is itchy. Ugh. Alright. Uh-huh. Yeah, shut up. God damn it. Alright, report. There we go. Excellent. Thank you. My name is off the blacklist. Fantastic. How do you guys exchange this information without the internet? Like, do you have postmen who run between the cities? Are they on the train following me? How do you know I'm on the blacklist? That's not where I wanted to go. The perspective... Oh, God, camera. Oh, camera. Oh, camera. Alright. There we go. Alright, so... Do I have speed tricks? I do. All right, we want to speed life. That's not a bad trick. Oh, but I wouldn't be able to afford anything after that. All right, we'll just stick with the level 2 trick. So, prop ball. Okay. Can hares use prop ball? That would be Dave. I assume the thing in the top left is prop ball. I certainly hope it's prop ball, so let's go ahead and buy a prop ball trick. That would have been a design change I would have made, that they put the symbol of the breed that can use it on this screen so you don't accidentally buy something that you can't use. Is that the only one? Yes, that's the only yellow trick that is a speed trick. Alright, here's hoping. Alright, so then we also buy an accuracy tank, except I may have some already. Let's see if... Nope, just power and intelligence. Alright. Okay, I will buy an accuracy tank. And that does give me enough money to buy a prop. No, it doesn't, because it'd be 900 to combine them at that point. Never mind. Okay, so accuracy tank... Prop kit. That's not the prop kit. Oh, God. Alright, never mind. Nope, don't want to combine them. Alright, in that case, I need to buy the green speed trick. Because I think what's going on is everyone can use the green tricks. I think. Stick ride? I don't like that in the slightest. Alright, we'll buy one stick ride. And let's combine that. Yes. Okay. That's stick ride? That icon is for stick ride? Alright. And then accuracy. Combine. 600. There goes all my cash that I had earned. One good thing, though, is I was able to see that we got, what was it, 70 satisfaction from that? 76 satisfaction from that? So, like, we're in pretty good shape here. Alright, so, yeah, this will reset motivation. That's fine. We do... Wow, that is some low stats. He doesn't get very tired doing it, but those are some much lower stats than I would have preferred. Oof. Okay. So, at least these three are organized. It's Dave who, I mean, who is that? What's his name? The Duckin? Anyway, the Duckin... The Duckin is the only one I'm even remotely concerned about at this point. But, I mean, we're going to have to train again, and then I can get another handle on what's going on. There have never been speech bubbles. I bet you I'm supposed to talk to everybody every week. And I do not have time for that. So I'm going to check on my... You know what? I don't even need to check on my own monster. They're going to have to nut up and train hard. That's all you got to do, folks. Nut up and train hard. Just blow through weeks otherwise. It's going to take us 100 years to get to the end of the story. But, I mean, in-game years, obviously. But screw it. You work hard in our circus. Alright, anyway. Did I answer that question, by the way, to your interest? To your interest? To your, satisfaction, I guess, Evelyn Loveless? I hope so. Yeah, nowadays my existential threats or existential crises are way more serious, and like I said, they keep me up at night. I even had one last night. I woke up screaming at one point. It sucks. I hate it. I wish I could have my mind settle, but I can't. And I'm sure I probably need therapy or whatever. I can't afford it. I live in America. We don't have good health care here. Or I should say we don't have inexpensive health care here. So, it's fine. I live with it. And during the day, I feel fine, too. Like this, I feel totally comfortable. But I'm working, and it lets me put my heart into something I truly enjoy. And that keeps me from going completely crazy. You all help me keep me from going completely crazy. We only have 5 minutes left. If I hurry, I think I can get through a Showtime. Maybe? Oh well, it's not like I've been sticking to 30 minutes flat anyway. I never can with Monster Rancher. There's always something in my way. Alright, let's check the mission. It doesn't cost any money to split our parts, but it does cost money to recombine. So, if we get a decent amount of money, we can start putting the props on everything, and I think that'll be good for us in the long term, too. It's all captures. Alright, never mind. Never mind, I was just looking for a Showtime, you douche. Alright, let's go. So I got blacklisted because Albert ushered me out of the last city. What a jerk. That was one thing I didn't like about this game. I did not like that you don't get to travel to other towns until the very end of the game. I kind of get it because they wanted Evo to be a more narrative experience. I just didn't particularly care for that design choice. Like I said, it made sense. Doesn't mean I have to like it. It's the same with the some of the Final Fantasies. 10 was like that. Final Fantasy 10 was basically the first Final Fantasy that was a hallway, and you didn't get to fast travel until the very, very end of Final Fantasy 10. Which was strange because as you were going and you clicked all the save points, it felt like those were markers or warp points of some kind, but you didn't get... Oh, I see how that trick works now. Okay. How does that help your speed? I guess it would help your agility. And agility and speed are kind of interchangeable. Maybe. I don't know. Ugh. That Baku. I'm glad he doesn't have a fully rendered butthole. So, I don't have enough time to answer another question, but we can just chat about Monster Rancher for a second. And then depending on the numbers that we're going to get after this training, that can lead me to whether we try an adventure next time or not. That Duckin. I mean, look, man, I don't like Duckins, but he looks really miserable down there. He looks very unhappy, and I get it. No one wants to be that close to a Baku's butt, even if you have to train with him. Oh. Man, my face is so itchy. I probably have to shave or trim my facial hair. There we go. Marvelous. Boop. I guess to add to Evelyn's question, I could also add, like, or just re-stress that just because you think of other people, just because you are empathetic, just because you know other people exist and do their thing, that doesn't mean you take crap from them. It's not an excuse to be a jerk. Nothing should be an excuse to be a jerk. You don't have to blame you being, or other people also being a jerk on your neuroses, for example. I mean, if I'm having a depressive day, that doesn't give me the right to go into my local Family Dollar and flip the desk and destroy the cash register. And when I'm escorted by the cops, I scream, "I'm sad today! You should forgive me!" Like, life doesn't work like that. You shouldn't rely on... Whoops. Like, you're, you know, whatever you are dealing with, whatever anyone is dealing with, that doesn't give them an excuse to be a sociopath. I don't feel. God damn it. They keep varying the speeds on those side gems, and it messes with me. I actually like that. It's a good challenge. Usually I'm more on the ball than this. Maybe in the next episode I'll be a little bit more awake and things will be better. Come here, hair. Oh, jeez, the radar. Okay. Concentrate, Pyro. I did very poorly the last time. There we go. I just have to stop talking. I'm That is my biggest weakness as a Let's Player, I think. I mean, in the performance aspect, I am so afraid of silences that I blather too incessantly. It's because YouTube doesn't like silences. That's why your favorite other channels, I shouldn't say your favorite channels, other channels use this rapid-fire cut, jump cut style that I don't particularly like, and so I don't do that here. But if you ever watch the Game Theorists, for example, any of the theory channels, they're breathless. Like, they blather, 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 and that's what YouTube audiences generally want, since YouTube audiences generally are teenagers. It can get very obnoxious. But that's why I'm different, folks. You're not going to see a million jump cuts in my videos. If I'm doing jump cuts, it's because I need to cut out a bunch of nonsense, like the Evil Genius playthroughs. If I didn't do jump cuts with the Evil Genius playthroughs, you'd have me staring at the same screen for like 2 hours, doing incremental progress. It can get very obnoxious. But with Monster Rancher, I shouldn't be pressuring myself so hard to be constantly talking. I almost think my style probably is better suited for streams, since I'm more chill and not only blather, but also generally can keep my voice somewhat under control. It seems more like a streamer thing. Alright, well, we've got maximum score on everybody now. Marvelous. I can't remember if motivation impacts adventures or not. I don't think it does. I think the only thing that affects fights in adventure mode is the facing of the enemy when you touch them. Ugh. Bakos. Why is this a trek? Also, if I give him a prop, where does the confetti come out of? Alright, good job, everybody. 2.5 minutes after the half hour I budget for the time. Yeah, let's get on with this. Okay. 69 satisfaction, not bad, could have been better. Maybe if Mithras had more motivation. Fridge's defense was at least a little bit better there. Mithras is doing really well. Like, her intelligence doesn't matter for this, since I'm training her to be a power pixie. 20s across the board is not bad when you compare it to everybody else. But Fridge is still the only one with decent life and defense. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try the adventure next week, but I don't think it's going to go particularly well. Still, I mean, we may as well try, right? But that'll be in tomorrow's episode. So thank you all very much. No, I didn't mean to cancel the... Alright, it's going to be next week. Thank you all very much for watching. Oh, by the way, if you watched this far, I think this is Tuesday or Wednesday. Remember, the next part of the Monster Rancher story comes out. But go vote. I think I said thank you. Bye, everybody. Shit. I'll do better next time with my usual nonsense, I promise.